I think they meant to call this thing Sleep by Day. What a dooski, guys, it's Farewell34, and today I'm here with my movie review for Live by Night. So this is another one of those movies by Ben Affleck where he is writing, starring, and directing. Also producing, too. So the story for this one is, with Prohibition in the 20s, the opportunity to gain power and money is there, and for Joe Coughlin, played by Ben Affleck, the son of the Boston police superintendent, plans to do just that. All while doing this, he crosses a powerful mob boss. Alright, so let's go talk about some of the good things in Live by Night. First thing I gotta say is that this movie looks great. Often in this one, there's a bunch of scenes or transition shots of landscapes where it just looks beautiful. There's also a couple of silhouettes in here with characters talking to one another, and they're a real treat to look at. While I wasn't the biggest fan of some of the characters in this movie, there's no denying that Ben Affleck and team have got a great ensemble for this cast with regards to talent. There's people like Brendan Gleeson, Chris Cooper, Ellen Fanning, and there's a whole host of other people thrown into the mix, whose performances are all well done. And in all honesty, it's these characters and their performance from these actors that really kept this movie afloat for me. Granted, they all are side characters as well, so we don't get them in major doses. As well, there are some awesome action sequences in this one. For example, this is a gangster movie set in the 20s, so we do get to see, you know, Joe and his crew hitting up some places, but the thing is, they are kind of far and few between each other. So let's go talk about some of the things that I didn't think worked all too well in Live by Night. This movie had a ton of potential to be great, however, there's way too many things that are trying to be done in this thing. The synopsis of the movie alone is beefy, and that truly reflects how the story is because there are way too many subplots going on. Tonally, I noticed this film was spotty, and something that I also picked up was how Live by Night felt almost as 3 different movies in one. The first being a 20s noir gangster film, the second being some sort of tropical rise in the illegal alcohol distributing business, and the third being this movie about race and religion blended in with all the other things I previously just mentioned by the end of the movie. Live by Night is based off of a book that deals with all these specific topics like religion, mobsters, money, and the prohibition, but in the movie, by the way it's crafted, it's really hard to care and I think get the most out of all those things. The editing in this one was off sometimes. There would literally be cuts of people at like the most awkward time. For example, like a 0.5 millisecond cut to people having a dinner conversation just to get a laugh, just like this. Hey, so you have my daughter, huh? Or during a narration, for example, while it's being narrated, they'll say that they killed somebody and then cut to the person being dead for like a half a second and then go back to it. Speaking of that, another thing is in Live by Night, a lot of the scenes go on for far too long. The pacing in this was kind of disjunctive and felt off. The film includes a lot of narration from plot point to plot point, and it doesn't really work for me as they just skip over certain elements, and in turn it's just hard to be involved or engaged in Live by Night. Ben Affleck, I'm sorry, but I couldn't buy into this character you were portraying as I didn't find it all too believable. It almost felt like he was kind of ringing it in a bit. Also, I found his accent to be kind of shaky at times. Overall, Live by Night is overstuffed with subplots with great characters and some impactful scenes. However, it's not connected in a harmonious manner that is all too entertaining or emotionally responsive. I'm gonna give Live by Night a 5.5 out of 10. And guys, that was my movie review for Ben Affleck's Live by Night. Did you guys see it yourself? What did you think? Let me know in the comment section down below, and are you planning to see it? If I had to say this myself, guys, I would say either go to a matinee for this or just wait till it comes on Netflix or something. I don't think this is something that you need to go and rush to theaters to see. I would not recommend it. But as always, guys, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you have not already. As well, if you have social media, be sure to follow your boy. Links to all that in the description down below, as well as my P.O. box, and be sure to click the little bell button next to the subscribe button to be up to date with all my latest videos, reactions, movie reviews, etc. I do weekly movie reviews now, so if you guys are interested in me checking out a movie in the next couple of upcoming weeks, let me know which one to see and I'll try my best to see it. Anyway, guys, I will see you next time. Peace. No, this kind of reminded me of this other movie I saw. Oh god.